choice we have in our kitchen today. We have
Yeah.
Michael Sette joining us from Culinary Concepts. And today, though, we're really going to have more of an autumn
dish.
Right? Dishes.
Right. We have quite a bit of stuff, so we'll move quick.
Okay. You have chicken Veronique for us.
Chicken Veronique, some sautéed spinach, and some autumn mashed potatoes.
Great.
The autumn mashed potatoes have sweet potatoes in them. They're diced 1/4 inch, and turnips, which are diced 1/4 inch. Due to the time constraint, I parboiled them ahead of time so that they'll cook up the right amount.
But they won't take a lot of time for you to do at home. You can
you
can do this quite
14
easily.
minutes till they're fork tender.
There you go.
Quite easy.
We're just heating them up effectively here.
Right, and then we'll mash them here on the set.
Don't you love these mini Indian corns over here?
Sharp,
Aren't they cute?
I got those at Malazzo's Florist in
there you go.
Norwalk.
Really hot.
Oil.
That is some virgin olive oil, I suspect.
That's correct. Some nice fresh spinach. Been washed a few times. Put this over here. We use that for the spuds.
Okay.
And this one got away.
So this cooks quickly, too, doesn't it?
This is going to cook really quick. Just give it a quick flash in the pan, some white pepper and some salt, and let that sit. I'll turn it down a little bit so it doesn't get torched.
Now we're at the chicken.
Now we're at the chicken. Got a pan. The key is to make sure that the pan is very hot when you start to saute, because what we're doing is we're going to get some of the chicken flavor on the bottom of the pan, and when we deglaze, it's going to really make the sauce. Ooh, that's a little too hot. I'll turn that down. Actually off.
A little dredging in.
And just some regular flour. There's some salt and some white pepper inside of it as well.
Okay.
Put a little bit of olive oil in here.
Hot pan.
Oh,
Hot
gosh, they're
pan.
hot.
Pan.
Needs to be hot.
Mm-hmm. Now, principally, it's catering that you do, but you do a little bit of everything, huh? A little teaching.
Yeah, we do some cooking lessons, drop-offs at people's homes for dinners, etc. A lot of just small private dinner parties.
Nice.
Here's your tongs, doctor.
Oh, boy. Give this a quick wipe. This is only going to take about 12 or 14 minutes to prepare. We're just going to brown it. As you can see, it happens very quick when the pan is nice and hot.
So we're not really cooking it, we're just browning.
We're going to brown it, and then when we add the wine, it'll cook down in the wine. There's going to be some chicken stock added as well. It's going to be pulled off.
Now, is Veronique, by definition, grapes, whatever you're doing?
Grapes with white wine. It's important that you use an aperitif white wine, something that's a little bit more sweet.
In case I can't see what it is.
It's a Lillet. It's very nice. It's a French white wine.
And again, it is on the sweet side, so bear that in mind.
Okay. These have been reheated. They're already soft. What we're going to do is we're going to drain these off. Grab
These potatoes sound great with the combination of the turnips. Now,
That nice idea.
so turnips would cook the same amount of time as the sweet potatoes.
Yes. Very,
You don't have to.
very similar textures. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of butter.
You know what, the turnip keeps it even moister, which is kind of nice from my standpoint.
Salt and pepper. I like the taste of turnip. It's a little bit bitter tasting. This is nutmeg, allspice, and some ground ginger.
Ooh, nice combo.
We'll beat those up a little bit. Once we get the butter melted and beat into the starch, then we'll add the cream.
Okay.
Okay? The chicken is brown on both sides. I'm going to add the Lillet wine. This is going to deglaze the bottom of the pan. Smells beautiful. Going to add the grapes.
Oh, that's nice.
Grapes are going to break down.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
You want them to, okay.
The wine is in and the grapes are in just after.
Right. I'm going to give a touch more wine. Use about 4 ounces of wine. How's that breaking down?
This makes a nice sauce, doesn't it?
This is going to make a beautiful sauce.
Nice little sweet edge to it.
How you doing with your potatoes, David?
They're doing real well, actually. This is a nice combination because you've got the sweet, obviously, of the sweet potato, and you've got that little edge of the turnip in there.
Yeah, and
Good combo.
the spices really pull it together.
I bet.
Okay, the wine's reduced to about half, so I'm going to put some chicken stock in. Just going to let this boil down.
Remove the screen that keeps the potatoes off the cameras. So I'm flying them around here.
You're doing a pretty good job there.
You can't do that neatly, David.
No, there really isn't
There's no way.
Do you have any spare time in December?
As a matter of fact, I've got too much spare time in December. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll be over.
Okay, this is continuing to reduce. The skin on the grapes right now is starting to break away from the fruit a little bit.
Now, you want to use chicken breast for this recipe, or could you use bone chicken?
You could use bone chicken if you wanted to, if you were creative enough. It would take a little bit longer. You'd have to cook it down because you want the bone to come up to temperature.
Right.
You know, I'm a firm believer of mixing and matching
Whatever
recipes.
Works.
Yeah, especially what you have on hand. You should use what you have.
Yeah.
Oh, what you got is a great dish coming together here.
That looks fantastic.
More now.
Okay.
You know what you're going to be doing at Thanksgiving, David? You're the potato
I do it
man.
by hand, though.
Oh, you do?
No, actually, my wife does. I lie. She's going to say, you told them you did that.
This is a very quick meal. You can put this together probably in 20 to 30 minutes.
But it appears so elaborate that people will be very impressed. I think you spent at least a day and a half on it.
That's right. That's the idea. To make it look like
It's really
hard work.
Now, you really are waiting for, well, the chicken to cook, obviously, and then the reduction of the sauce.
Reduction of the sauce. What we're going to do in a moment is we're going to add some softened butter. But when we add the softened butter, the most important thing is to shut the heat off and then add the softened butter. Because if it's still getting a lot of heat from the bottom of the pan, it's not going to get the emulsification of the sauce that you're really looking for.
So you really want to cook that chicken all the way through first.
Yeah, straight through. You give it a flip.
Oh, David's going to high speed.
Yeah, we're
looks like
gearing
he's
up
there.
there now. Doesn't that look good?
Looks delicious.
Am I backing anybody see any? There it is, yeah.
Forgot to bring spoons for you guys.
This is finger food anyway. This mashed
I'll
potatoes.
just take a beater, thank you very much.
All right. This is reduced to right about where I want it, so I'm going to shut the heat off on this right now. And the chicken is definitely close.
Getting there.
Yes.
So that doesn't go into the oven?
Nope, that doesn't go into the oven. It's
You
just
stop, David. Keep going.
Oh, all right. Just keep pounding away.
What we're going to do is we're going to
I didn't want to deafen everybody with my mixer here,
we're
but
going to add a little bit of butter to this now.
All right, while we're adding the butter, we're going to let it sit and thicken up a little bit, and we'll take a break, and we'll be back with the recipe in just a moment.
we are just winding up some chicken Veronique with some autumn spuds and some sauteed spinach. Michael Sette is with us from Culinary Concepts in New Canaan. And you see what a great job I did on whipping those potatoes there into the
So
pastry bag.
fine.
It was so fine, you could hardly tell.
Perfect.
They look lovely. Out pops the chicken here,
Oh, this is a
and
great
the grapes.
meal.
The butter came in, add a little bit of flavor.
I'm going to stir this up just a bit to get the emulsification that we're looking for.
Oh, man.
Just a reminder, when you add the butter, you definitely have to
Shut the heat down.
shut the heat down. And that's it. Right.
Oh, that has
there.
got all the beautiful colors of fall, though. I mean, that looks great.
Is that gorgeous? Of course, the mosaic plate assists in the eyeballing of this dish.
Definitely helps.
Isn't that tremendous?
That is so nice.
Fabulous.
So-
So you want this for a group? Great. If you want it for four, whatever, Michael can work the whole thing out, or you can do it yourself, obviously. You see that it can be done without a major amount of difficulty. What are people picking these days in terms of serving up? What are they looking for the big parties?
A lot of filet of beef with a horseradish sauce,
Oh,
béarnaise,
yeah.
spiral hams. We have a dish that is our signature dish called Chicken New Canaan. That's a poached chicken with a wine sauce, artichokes and portobello mushrooms. It's like a casserole. It's delicious.
Ooh, that's nice.
Well.
And it's cocktail season, so mostly cocktail hors d'oeuvres, you know. Miniature
Sounds great.
quiches and fried brie and sesame
Ooh.
chicken, scallops wrapped in bacon.
Michael, you have done it again, my friend, from
Thank you
Culinary
very much for
Concepts.
having
me.
Canaan.
Thanks, Michael.
We'll take a break for the news.
Have a wonderful holiday season.